Hello, and I'm Colleen Rickenbacher, and welcome to A Moment of Etiquette. Today we're going to be talking about weddings, and when that special day rolls around, there's a lot of things to be considering. So once you make that special day happen, we need to break it down so it's not overwhelming and there's a lot of things to happen. So once you do select that date, we need to go in order of everything that has to happen. So first of all, once the date, or at least the date that you hope is going to be that special day, you need to go and first of all, if it's going to be in a church or if it's only going to be one special place, then you have to go and make that reservation. If the church is available, make sure it's locked in and the reservations are there. If everything's just going to happen in that church, then make sure it's all confirmed. If it's going to be a church, then you're going to move to another location for the reception. Make sure both are coordinated, confirmations are made, reservations are made. If there's down payment that's need to be made, make sure they're confirmed and those payments are handled and reserved. From there, make sure that you start working on a budget. It's very important that your budgets are very, very realistic. Keep those up to date. Not what you want those budgets to be, but very realistic in your mind, in your spouse's to-be mind, and anybody else that's going to be helping you with those budgets. Keep going over those. If it's 6 months away, if it's a year away, or even further away than that, keep keeping track of those budgets as you keep drawing down and keep them in line, because all of a sudden things will change within that budget, and keep going back and looking over that budget and make sure as it goes on, things will come up that are not expected, and make sure they stay within line of that budget. Next thing, and not within any order, but make sure that you stay within that. Your disc jockey, or if you might want to go with live music, or maybe a little combination of both. And you might want to think too, do you want music for your dress rehearsal? Do you want music if you're going to have an engagement party? Or do you just solely want music for the fun reception that you're going to have right after the wedding? A florist, as you can see behind me. Flowers play a very integral part in everything that you're going to do. Again, maybe for your engagement party, for your dress rehearsal, and definitely for the church, and then obviously for the reception. So again, very pretty. Color, so whatever colors you're going to pick, again, not only for your dress, for your wedding dress, for your bridal party, for your reception, for your engagement, for everything else that it goes. Don't get carried away with colors. Pick beautiful colors that go with you. Colors for that particular season also play. Don't just go whatever the color of that particular year is. Pick the colors that go especially for you. Maybe whatever the color of that year is, you know, like gray is going to be the color for this year, or pink or purple or red. Maybe it's not what your color is, so pick whatever color is. Again, don't use too many colors. Just stay whatever colors work particularly for you. Your photographer, your videographer, or maybe it's your, maybe you select the cousin that is a great photographer. Make sure that's very important. You want to capture whatever is going to be special for you. You want to come back 10 years from now and remember these cameras, these great photos. So make sure you capture that well. Keep in mind, all this needs to be reserved in advance. Different contracts need to be handled, so all this needs to be done way in advance and keeping track of everything. A cake designer. You may just want to have just a wedding cake. You may want to go with a cake for you for the wedding. You might want to have a cake design for the groom. You might want to have cupcakes. You might want to have anything that's special for you. But again, you might want to go do some cake testing and have all this done in advance also. Pyrotechnics. This is very popular, but it's a little extra money, but it's something to remember. So all this needs to be done in advance and kept on record, either with, grids, or with, you can go back the old-fashioned way and do it in a binder, or you can do it on an iPhone, or however you want to do it. It keeps everything in order and however it's easiest for you. So again, thank you for your time and A Moment of Etiquette.